alive! How are we, lads? Come on, the footy! The footy spot! Guys, subscribe to the channel. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah! The Cowboys win it! Woo! Welcome back to the YouTube channel. I'm Nick from Australia. Welcome to the Sunday football review for round 13 of the 2022 NRL season. Obviously, we saw the one game today, which was the Raiders up against the Roosters, and the Raiders got the win down there in Canberra. 22 points to 16. Bit of a dour sort of game. A lot of penalties, a lot of poor discipline from both sides. Bit of a scrappy sort of game. Wasn't the best game of football to watch, but the Raiders ended up getting the chocolates in the end. But hello to everybody in the live chat. Hope you guys are all doing well. I feel a lot better today, but I still got this cough and my throat's very sore, but things are getting better. Hello to everyone in the chat. Hello to Paripi. SS Storm fan is here. We've got Jason Reader. Hello, Jason. Hope you're doing well, mate. That was a tough loss. SS Storm fan. The chat is here and the chat is going off. It's good to see that the live chat getting big early on. And oh fuck, we got a $5 super chat out of nowhere. King Julian's here. Fuck me, I love this guy. This guy's a legend. He says, good game by the Raiders. Looking forward to Broncos vs Raiders next week. Should be a good game, and hopefully we beat them and make it 7 straight. Well, King Julian, first things first, thank you very much for the $5 super chat. It means a lot. The super chats, they are really appreciated. Yes, next week the Broncos play the Raiders up there at Suncorp. Should be a great game, that one. Probably be a 1-12. 1-6 sort of game, that one up there at Suncorp, and the Broncos win, they'll get 7 straight, which would be big for the club and big for Queensland as well. So good luck next week, bro. Should be a great game. Broncos and Raiders should be a cracker. But thanks for the $5 super chat, bro. I really appreciate it. Bloody me. Jason says, not that bothered about that loss. Bring on State of Origin on Wednesday night. Yes, Origin will be good Wednesday night, and I want to let you guys know right now. Tomorrow night, I'll be live on the YouTube channel, and I'll be doing my State of Origin Game 1 preview. That will be happening tomorrow night, so stay tuned for that. And also, I just want to let you guys know, at about 7:30, so in about an hour and 10 minutes from now, I will be live on the channel again with Pro Enzo Vids, and we'll be doing the 2022 mid-season review. So stay tuned for that. That will be coming up in about just over an hour. So mid-season review with me and Pro Enzo Vids will be coming up later on. So that should be a lot of fun. But let's get into the game. Raiders 22, Roosters 16. A bit of an upset down there in Canberra. The cold weather would have definitely made the Raiders. It would have made them feel a lot more comfortable than the Roosters, but I guess you can only play what's in front of you. And first 5 minutes there, Tilly Tupanua was denied a try for obstruction. Again, say it every fucking day. The obstruction rule, when are they going to actually have a good look at it and get common sense out of it? Because so many times the defensive player, the defender makes the defensive decision, but it ends up going against the attacking team, and the obstruction rule, it's fucked, as we all know. Then not long after that, the Raiders got the first try of the game for Adam Elliott, who went through an enormous hole. He went straight through. Canberra off to a great start there, 6-0. Roosters hit back in the 23rd minute there. Through Tilly Tupanua, he just went over. It was a pretty soft try to concede, but Sitili Tupanua, too big, too strong. Goes over to score. Leveled up at 6-all at that point. And then right before half time there in the 30th minute, an incredible offload there from Ryan Sutton for Xavier Savage, who pulled off a remarkable pickup, went over and scored. Oh, sorry, guys. I'm fucking tired. Xavier Savage went over and scored an incredible try. I thought it was a classy effort from Xavier Savage to pick the ball up the way he did. Went over and scored a great try. We get to half time. Canberra Raiders 18. Canberra Raiders 12, sorry. Sydney Roosters 6. Raiders off to a great start there in that first half. And for the Roosters, once again, playing a little bit way too sideways. Not finishing off their set. Sam Walker, Luke Keary. I'm not sure how long we're supposed to wait for this combination to gel, but they're still looking like they don't know each other. Things still don't look well, and I don't usually say this, but in my honest opinion, ever since Luke Keary has came back from his ACL injury, he has not looked the same. I think he will get better the more he plays, but his ACL injury, man, it just seems to be holding him up a little bit. Oh shit, it just seems to be hurting his confidence a little bit at the moment. So Luke Keary's ACL injury that he got last year, still trying to get over that, I think. So his form's a bit all over the shop at the moment. We get to the second half there, and Luke Keary went for a kick downfield. It was charged down by Corey Hillsborough. He gave it on to Sebastian Chris. He went over and scored under the post. Raiders 18-6. Raiders, at this point, they were up by 12, 18-6. Good lead for Raiders. And for the Roosters at this point, well, they had to score next. They had to keep fighting, and they did just that there. It's the 61st minute. The Roosters made a break there for Angus Crichton. He gave a pass away to Paul Momorowski. Momorowski went over and scored for the Roosters. 18-12 in favour of Canberra. Raiders went for a field goal through Frawley. Oh, no, not for a field goal, sorry. Raiders, oh, yeah. Wow, yeah, bloody tired as. Raiders had a few chances to put them away. Roosters did as well to try and level the game up. And then 65th minute, a cross-field kick for Joseph Sawali. He went up in the air and scored in the corner. Sawali scores an incredible try in the corner. He loves doing them now. You know, those little cross-field kicks where Sawali goes up in the air and scores. He's a very hard man to stop in the air in that situation. Sam Walker misses the conversion. Raiders 18-16. And then Matthew Tomoko went over and scored over in that right centre position. Poor defence from Paul Momorowski. Raiders 22-16. Roosters almost scored. A couple of tries there towards the end. Things just didn't go their way, and we get the full time there, and the Raiders win 22-16 over the Roosters. Oh, sorry, guys. Just so fucking tired. Wasn't the best game of football by any means, but the Raiders, they did enough. They got the job done down there in Canberra. They needed the win. The Raiders, after last week losing to Parramatta down there in Canberra, and it would have really hurt Canberra if they had lost back-to-back games at home. So a very important win for the Green Machine tonight. And as for the Roosters, really disappointing the way they've started the year, the Roosters. They are now 7-6 to start the year, the Roosters. And if you had told me that at the start of the year, I would have said, no, they'll have a better record than that. So, bit of a disappointing start to the year for the Roosters, but obviously we've had a few of their origin players and obviously no Radley and a few others not being available. The Raiders did enough to win. The Roosters just could not find their way home. Let's have a look at some of the stats. Roosters, 54% possession. Raiders, 46% possession. Roosters, 30 from 39 completed sets. Raiders, 32 from 42. So Roosters had more possession, better completion, and a better completion rate and all. And then they still got beat the Roosters. What else we got here? Roosters more line breaks. No 40-20s. Raiders had 42 missed tackles to the Roosters 24. The penalty count was 10-5 Canberra. The 6 again count was 1-0 Roosters. 11 errors each. So it ended up being quite even, the stats. But, you know, I just thought the Raiders, they did enough to win the game. Now, we'll go through some of the players who I thought were good and bad. For Canberra, I thought Xavier Savage was great. I thought Rapana and I thought Chris and Tomoka both played really well in the centers. I thought Frawley and Fogarty were okay without being brilliant. Horsburgh and Tarpany were good. Zach Wolford was quiet. Adam Elliott was great. Hudson Young was all right. Whitehead was quiet. Ryan Sutton was outstanding for Canberra. Trey Mooney on debut was solid. Starling was all right as well. As for the Roosters, well, on stats, Joseph Marnie looked like he had a good game, but he had no impact on the game. He wouldn't pass the ball. He just kept hogging the ball and kept overplaying his head. I thought Marnie was average, to be honest with you. Momorowski, very up and down game from him. Sawali was good. Nagama was okay. Walker was good. Kiri was shit. Takiyaho was probably the Roosters' best player. Crichton was good. Tupanua was good. Butcher had a decent game. Connor Watson off the bench was okay. Terrell May was decent, and Egan Butcher wasn't too bad as well. But just thought the Raiders tonight, they got out to a good lead. They almost blew it, but they did well to hold on, and they ended up getting the result in the end. So well played, the Raiders, and it was a win that they needed, and they did that tonight. So good on the Green Machine. But the Roosters, they got a lot to work on. I'll tell you right now, I know there was a few out tonight, but they got to work out this Sam Walker, Luke Keary thing because they can't be hot and cold all year together. They got to try and find some consistency together. The combination is so hot and cold. I beat the Sharks last week with no problems, but then they lose to the Raiders. They will lose to a team like the Bulldogs, but then they'll beat a team like the Cowboys. So consistency is what seems to be the biggest problem with the Roosters at the moment. Walker, Keary, they got to get it right. The balance needs to be consistent. Can't be too inconsistent. They need to work that out. But for the Raiders, they did enough to win today, so fair play to them. My top 3 players on ground from the game, though, I'm going to go with number 3. I'm going to go with Siwa Takiyaho. I thought Takiyaho was outstanding in the front row for the Roosters this afternoon. I thought Takiyaho had a blinder. Number 2, I'm going to go with Joseph Tarpany. I thought Tarpany had a great game in the front row as well. I thought he was awesome. And number 1, my man of the match, I'm going to give it to the fullback, Xavier Savage. I thought Xavier Savage had a very, very solid game at fullback for the Raiders this afternoon. So Xavier Savage gets my man of the match. But anyway, guys, that concludes the Sunday football review. If you enjoyed it, make sure you go ahead and like and subscribe to the channel. It means a lot if you do that. Also, I'll say it again in case you missed it. In about an hour, I'll be live with Prorenzo Vids on the channel here for the 2022 mid-season review. Me and Prorenzo Vids are going to do a mid-season review. And tomorrow night on the channel, I'll be doing my State of Origin Game 1 preview tomorrow night as well. So stay tuned for that. And guys, I'm getting out of here. I'll see you guys in just over an hour or so. But until then, like and subscribe. And